One of the greatest mistakes that we make whenever we are cheated on is that we go ask the person, why did they cheat on us? And I get it. The reason you're asking is because you feel a sense of betrayal. And so you ask the person why did they cheat on you? Because you're trying to make the pain make sense. And so you go and you ask these questions as to why, because you're trying to make logic of the fact that you were cheated on. And so you ask these questions because you'll do anything to lessen the hurt. And so we go looking for answers because we want them to say that they were lonely, or we want them to say they were drunk, not thinking that, yeah, they were drunk, but they were drunk enough to do something that was already in their heart. My friend, let me tell you that no matter what their excuses are, it boils down to one thing and one thing only. They made a choice to do it. So I want to give you 3 things that you don't want to do if you've been cheated on. The first thing that you don't want to do is ask them why. Because asking a cheater why did they cheat on you creates a lingering process in your mind, because they'll either blame you, blame the situation, or they'll either take it upon themselves and act like they weren't thinking. Either way, asking somebody why they cheated on you creates a cycle of pain, because then you'll critique every word that they say. You'll analyze every syllable that they spoke. And my friends, at the end of the day, asking a person why can cause great detriment to your mentality and your self-worth. I'll never forget when in my younger years, when I was dating, I was in a relationship with somebody and I cheated. And in the cheating process, she asks me why. I gave her all of these answers. And she asked me about the person with whom I cheated on. I gave her all of these answers. And she tried to be everything like that person. And she began to ask me more questions. It was question after question after question. So much so that I didn't even have any more answers. So I began to fabricate the answers. And she then tried to emulate all of the lies I was saying. She tried to be like the person I cheated on her with. She tried to give me more attention. She began to try to be a character instead of being her own character. You never want to ask them why, because it's more damaging to you than them, because then you'll find yourself giving them control over your emotions to manipulate you. The second thing that you don't want to do is act as if or believe that you are the cause of their cheating. Because oftentimes we'll go up in our mind and we'll say, what, I wasn't sexy enough, what, I wasn't smart enough, I didn't look good enough, I wasn't tall enough, I wasn't pretty enough, I wasn't handsome enough. No, all of these things will be running through your mind, but you are not the blame. Their lack of loyalty is not your fault, because they chose disrespect over communication. They chose loyalty over disloyalty. They chose somebody else over you. That's a fact. The last thing that you don't want to do after you've been cheated on is continually be friends with them on social media platforms accept their text messages and try to be cordial. No. Whenever you get cheated on, you have to block them on all apparatuses. Why is that critical? Because sometimes we try to play with our mental immune system thinking we can handle that. But we find ourselves manipulating our own mind. We find ourselves going to their page, looking and seeing what they're doing, going to the person's page with whom they cheated on us with. They text us WYD or how was your day? We want to respond. No, you have to shut all doors, because keeping the door open, keep looking at their social media gives them an opportunity to gaslight you, manipulate you, win you back, only to do the same thing because they know your pattern. They know how you function. No. They have to get the block on all social media. I don't care what nobody says. Your mental capacity is everything. Your self-worth is everything. Your peace is everything. And there's no way that you can continue to be friends on any social media platforms, continue to go back and forth texting with somebody who put your life on the line by cheating on you with somebody else. They could have brought you anything, but the most critical thing that they could have brought back to you is not a STD, a sexual transmitted disease, but a STD, a spiritual transmitted disease. Yeah. So my friends, I'm saying to you, if you've been cheated on, it's time for you to move on, move past the past. It's time for you to gather yourself together and let the past stay in the past, because God has something that's going to blow your mind. He has somebody that's going to be loyal, that's going to be trustworthy, and that's going to love you. But you'll never know what he has out there, what he has in store for you, if you continue to allow the person with whom betrayed you, disrespected you, and cheated on you, if you continue to allow him or her to roam around in your life. If this has been a blessing to you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that follow button. Share this with as many people as possible. Yeah, we don't tolerate disrespect. We don't tolerate being cheated on. We're too valuable. My friend, you're too valuable. It's time to move on. It's time to be strong. Stay committed to yourself.